Welcome to Marlene at Home, and I'm Marlene from the Carroll County Public Library North Carroll branch. And my theme for this episode is August, pretty as a peach. You know, peaches are delicious right off the tree, and they're also delightful in decor, so I'm going to be talking about peaches used both ways. Peaches are a word that just make my mouth water just thinking about it, and they bring back warm August memories. How do you like your peaches? My grandkids love to have peaches, and it's all running down their chin, and the messier the better. My advice is just make sure bath time is after the peach and not before. I like to stand with mine over the sink like this, so I'm trying not to drip all over myself and other things. I'm not for the messy variety. You might like sitting outside on a step or a porch on a summer night and enjoying a peach. Early on, my oldest grandson, Cohen, was just a toddler, and we were getting ready to go down south to visit him and his family, and he wanted his mommy to buy some peaches in the store, and he didn't want to eat it until Pop-Up came. And it started a tradition. Every summer, Cohen's already been on me, Mama, I need a peach. Pop-Up and I have to go outside and eat a peach. And so I'm hoping to find some old pictures of that process. We've already done it this year, and he wants to do it some more. And here we are, several years ago, in Georgia, Cohen with his peach, and joined by his Pop-Up. His younger brother's not really into it yet. I wish I could find one from the earliest year. I think he was 2 when he started this tradition of wanting to have a peach with Pop-Up. And here are the threesome, all eating peaches now, and this was taken this year. For me, one of my favorite ways to have peaches is, and something I can't do anymore, is my mom's canned peaches. I love the smell, I love the look of all the jars lined up on a linen towel. I loved it when they were all down in the basement, lined up in the shelving down there for winter, and we enjoyed them all winter. I just love the color and the rosy inside of the peach, looking inside of a quart jar. Presently, a way I like peaches is Chick-fil-A, their peach sundae, their peach shake that they offer through July and August. And it's fresh peaches, and the peaches like get stuck in the straw. You have to pull your straw out and kind of blow them back out of the straw so you can keep getting the milkshake. But that's one of my favorite things. I remember Paul and I were once blessed with a gift from a company called Harry and David in Oregon, and you would get in the mail a fruit of the month. And the August fruit, the year that we got it, were peaches that were like this size. And you would bite into them, and they were so sweet and so perfect. And so, matter of fact, they were so perfect. I hated to eat them, but I could not eat them. And so that was wonderful. I love a lazy summer night, maybe just sitting outside on the porch and having sliced peaches. You might like peach ice cream or peaches over your cereal in the morning. Peach oatmeal. I notice that when I buy a variety pack of instant oatmeal for my grandkids when they come, we're always out of the peach, and there's always some tears when there is no peach oatmeal. So I know that's a favorite for my grandkids. Peach cobbler, so many different ways that you can make peaches, and I'll talk about that a little bit more too. I have to admit something right off the top. I am married to a South Carolina boy, and very early on, he set me straight. Georgia might be called the peach state, but South Carolina always produces way more peaches than Georgia. And I looked it up doing this program, and South Carolina averages more than 3 times the amount of peaches that are harvested in Georgia in a typical year. But don't know if my cameraman knows this. I did see that California grows the most. I was shocked because I thought South Carolina had the, was the end all to peaches. But anyway, my husband always says to me, peaches up north don't taste anything like what he's used to from when he grew up in South Carolina. I do have a niece that married someone in South Carolina that has a wonderful generational family farm business, and peaches is one of the things they grow. So if you're ever in York, South Carolina, you might want to check out the Bush and Vine. So we do have a little connection. to South Carolina peaches, but we just don't get down there often enough to eat them. A book in the library that I have read and got a lot of information on peaches is called the Peach Truck Cookbook, 100 Delicious Recipes for All Things Peach. Also gives the history of peaches and a very interesting business story. I just quick looked around my house because we love peaches. Like, what are the things that we like? I mentioned my grandkids like peach oatmeal. We love, now this is Turkey Hill decaf orange tea, but we also love the peach tea. It's just, I'm out of it at the moment. Another one of our favorites is Crystal Light, the peach iced tea. So for beverages, there's a way you can have some peaches. Here's some books you might want to check out at the Carroll County Public Library. The Peach Truck Cookbook that I already referred to by Jessica and Stephen Rose. 100 Delicious Recipes for All Things Peach. It all starts with fruit, jams, marmalades, and preserves. And you can see those peaches look wonderful that lady's holding in her apron. A juvenile book, The Great Peach Experiment, When Life Gives You Lemons, Make Peach Pie. Or a mystery, The Southern Sass and a Crispy Corpse by Kate Young. I think the name of the town is a peach name, all kinds of things talking about peaches, and at the top, the pie on the top of that thing of goodies is a peach pie, and there's a tag on it about peaches. Or the Georgia Peach Bed and Breakfast Mystery Series, Peaches and Schemes by Anne Gerard. So here are some titles related to peaches that you might want to look at. There are two types or kinds of peaches. Now there's many varieties. I read about one farm that offers 40 different varieties, but there are two kinds or types. One is clingstone and the other one is freestone. And it refers to how easily the flesh separates from the pit. So for the clingstone, the flesh literally clings to the pit. You need to cut it to get the peaches cut off. That's earlier in the summer season, and it's perfect for eating right away. The freestone comes mid to later in the summer season, and it separates very easily from the pit. I can remember even like just twisting a peach of that variety, and you can get it to come in half without, maybe I cut it first and then just twist it and it comes apart. Very easy to half and slice. And they're really ideal for freezing and canning. I mean, they're very good to eat, but they're especially good for canning and freezing. The nutritional facts on peaches: it's a good source of fiber, potassium, and vitamins A and C. A medium peach contains about 60 calories and is a recommended daily serving of fruit. The skin contains antioxidants, those big, great things that fight cancer. And they need to grow in a clay, mineral-rich soil with enough chill under 45 degrees in the winter, but without a late spring freeze, and hot, humid conditions. So you can see why peaches grow very plentifully, very fruitfully, and very sweetly in the South. In the book that I talked about, the Peach Tree Cookbook, they gave some proper peach care, and so I just wanted to read this to you. Heading home with a bag or a box of juicy peaches, here's what to do before you take a bite. Step 1, if your peaches are still firm, don't refrigerate them. They like the heat, so leave them out on the counter. For faster conditioning, keep them in a brown paper bag. Step 2, check them daily. Are they softening? Are they fragrant? They're coming along. Step 3, squeeze them. When they're ready to eat, they'll give a little, like an avocado. Step 4, soft and ready to eat, grab some napkins, take a bite, and enjoy. Step 5, once they're good and soft, they'll keep wonderfully in the refrigerator for about a week. In the last year, I have decorated this dining room differently for every month of the year. And for August, it is on a peach theme. And the way I got this is that my daughter, for my birthday, gave me all of these peach dishes, the placemats that you see around the edges. They gave, it's my oldest daughter, gave the signage that goes around, the pretty as the peach, you're a peach. This was one of my birthday cards, but it blended with the colors, so I put that. I love these dishes. I had also been given the placemats on the table from my friend that passed away, her family, so I got more of those. My daughter gave me the platter, the plates, and the bowl, so you could have peaches in a bowl with ice cream or a dessert. You could have peaches heated and done something on a salad or without being heated with spinach and feta cheese, something like that. A lot of different things, but I love the color, the brightness of this room, and so I'm really thankful to Carrie for this birthday gift. I enjoy these colors, a little different from in the spring I had pink and green. This is more of a peach, more of an apricot. In the corner cupboard, I put 4 of the bowls. The corner cupboard is so dark. At night it looks nice with the lights on it in that corner as well. And so anyway, that just brightens that corner. I have a tea cart with some peach things on it that you've already seen. And so just another way. And in the center, I've showed this before, but my friends at the library made me a Marlene at home platter, engraved platter for my birthday. So that's what I'm using for a centerpiece. Once again, thank you for joining me at Marlene at Home for August, Pretty as a Peach. I hope you're enjoying your August and that you'll get to enjoy some peaches while they're still in season. You may hear a thunderstorm in the background. I just ran to the grocery store a little while ago to get some things, got caught in it, and it's still going on. I just took out a few minutes ago from the oven a peach cobbler. I'm just going to set that here for a moment. Maybe, I'm getting ready to prepare my husband a snack. Maybe if you were here, you would just like me to slice up some peaches, and I could put on top some Breyer's vanilla ice cream. That's my husband's favorite. And if you didn't have real peaches and you wanted to come up with a dessert real quickly, this one is a real simple one. You just need 3 ingredients. You get a 9x9 pan. As I was saying, you get a 9x9 pan. You get, a can of peach pie filling. It could be any other flavor, blueberry, apple, whatever. This is the simplest recipe. 3 ingredients and you're done. Preheat your oven to 350. After you put the pie filling on the bottom of your 9x9 pan, you use a Jiffy Golden Yellow Cake Mix, 1 box. If you are using a 9x13 pan, you would double all these things. But for a 9x9, 1 box of the yellow cake mix. You take a stick of butter and melt it. So you put your pie filling on the bottom. You sprinkle the yellow cake mix all over, spread it out. Today with my clean hands, I moved it around. You melt 1 stick of butter. When it's liquefied, you just pour it over the ingredients that you have, the pie filling. Ooh, this is still a little hot. Thank you for my daughter for these nice things. Anyway, and then you just drizzle the butter over. And when I'm done, I just kind of go around like this to make the butter kind of cover as much. There's a fly that smells how good it smells here. Go away, fly. Anyway, my whole house smells like peaches, and so that's great. So, ouch. All right, so something very quick, or you might just want some ice cream and peaches, or you can have whipped cream as well on here. And so I'm just going to quickly serve some of this to my husband. Using my nice peach dishes. By the way, the first person that ever gave me this recipe was Paul's mom. And I have used it in many, and there's different varieties of this. I've used it many different ways, different fruits. Oh, I forgot to cut this off. I don't know if I'll be able to do this here, fly. Leave me alone. Anyway, I'm just going to put a dip or 2 of ice cream on top of this, and that'll be my husband's snack for tonight. So just some ways to eat your peaches. Thanks again for joining me with Pretty as a Peach at Marlene at Home.